The most dangerous person in any room never says a word. Science has confirmed it, history has proven it, and by the end of this video, you're going to be that person. I'm going to show you exactly how they do it, and why it works every single time. Most people are out here trying to win conversations by talking louder, talking faster, throwing out big words. And they are losing every single time. They think charisma is about being the funniest person, the loudest person, the one who always has something to say. Wrong, dead wrong. The people who actually control rooms, close deals, and make everyone lean in when they speak, they have mastered something nobody teaches you in school, nobody talks about at work, and almost nobody figures out on their own. It is called the Charisma Code. Today we are breaking it down into 4 rules. Dead simple, 0 complicated theory. And rule 4 alone, I'm telling you right now, will change how every single person in your life treats you, starting tomorrow. Stay to the end because rule 4 is the psychological cheat code that the top 1% of communicators use every day, and almost nobody outside that circle even knows it exists. Oh, and I always feature my favorite comment from the last video at the end, so stick around to see if it is yours. Rule 1. Weaponize strategic silence. Here is something nobody talks about. Silence is not awkward. Silence is not weakness. Silence is the most powerful weapon in any social situation. And most people are absolutely terrified of it. Have you ever noticed the person in the room who never seems rattled? Someone throws a jab, makes a snide comment, tries to put them on the spot, and they just look at them. No panic, no rush to respond, just calm, steady observation. That person owns the room, not the one talking the most. The loudest person in any room is almost always overcompensating. They are performing because on the inside, their mind is out of control. But the person sitting quietly, watching, processing, choosing when to speak, that person is holding all the strings. By choosing not to react, by simply observing, you stop being a puppet to other people's emotional jabs, and you become the one pulling the strings. You must understand this. The quietest person in any room is almost always the most powerful person in that room. Rule 2. Build the silent aura. Your body is talking right now, even when your mouth is not. And if you have never thought about this, there is a real chance your body is saying the wrong things. You cannot command anyone if you walk around like a defeated background character. Slumped shoulders, nervous energy, apologetic movements, these are signals that tell everyone around you exactly how much authority you do not have. You need to build what I call the silent aura. Walk with slow, deliberate movements, shoulders back, chin slightly up. Take up space without apologizing for it. Master stillness. Stop fidgeting. Stop the nervous laugh at things that are not funny. Stop snapping your head around every time something moves. Stillness equals control. And control equals dominance. Combine this with calm, piercing eye contact. Not aggressive, not threatening, just raw and honest. When you look at people like that, they cannot hide behind their fake smiles. They feel seen. And the second you stop trying to impress people is the exact second they start wanting to impress you. Rule 3. Master the pause. You know what is more powerful than a great answer? Taking your time before you give it. Most people cannot handle silence. They rush to fill it with nervous rambling, half-formed thoughts, filler words, anything to avoid the discomfort. And every time they do that, they hand their power away. They sound unsure. They sound like someone who needs your approval. The next time someone asks you a question, pause. 1 second, 2 seconds. Just let them sit there, waiting for your response. What you are doing in that pause is something most people never figure out. You are telling them, without a single word, that you are not panicking, that you are not chasing their approval, and that what you are about to say is worth hearing. When you speak too fast, it signals desperation. When you take your time, it creates weight, tension, and command. Try it today. Someone asks you anything, pause before you answer. You will feel the shift immediately. People treat you completely differently when you stop rushing to fill the silence. Rule 4. The mirror effect. The closer. This is the one. This is what I promised you at the start. And I need you to pay attention because this is genuinely the most powerful social tool most people have never been taught. FBI hostage negotiators use it. Elite therapists use it. The most charismatic leaders and communicators on earth use it every single day, and almost none of them will ever admit it. It is called the mirror effect. Here is how it works. Humans are biologically wired to trust people who feel familiar. When someone feels like you, your brain registers them as safe. You can use this. Subtly mirror the other person's body language, their energy, their pace. If they are speaking slowly and relaxed, you slow down. If they are high energy and animated, you match that vibe. If they are quiet and measured, you go quiet and measured. What happens next is almost insane to watch. Their brain registers you as familiar, as someone safe, as someone they feel like they have known forever. You go from complete stranger to deeply trusted person in under 5 minutes, without a script, without a trick, without performing at all. Just this one adjustment. Keep it natural. Do not mimic, mirror. There is a difference. Mimicking is copying someone move for move, which feels weird and gets noticed. Mirroring is about matching their overall energy and tone. When you get this right, people walk away from conversations with you feeling unusually good, and they often cannot explain exactly why. You do not need a massive vocabulary to be charismatic. You do not need to be the funniest or the loudest or the most impressive person in the room. You need a presence that makes people lower their voices when you walk in. You need to control the pace, command through stillness, and let your silence do the heavy lifting. Master these 4 rules and you will never walk into a room the same way again. If you want to understand people before they even open their mouths, subscribe. Because the next video goes even deeper into the psychology of power, influence, and presence. And drop a comment right now. Which of these 4 rules are you starting with? I read every single one.